I completely agree. Totally missing my face. Okay. I've got it. Game 2. Ooh, not game 2. Set 2. It's true, it's not a year. However, I will say, it's not an anniversary, but guys, it's my 2-year subiversary. Yeah, month-iversary, but it's, you know, I just need all of you to be able to see that. It says it's only visible to me, but it's not. It's visible to you too, so you can all appreciate that I've been subscribed for for 2 months. I can't actually interact with it. The way that I've captured it, there's an interaction function, but it won't let me click share. I tried to get rid of this earlier on when it was irritating me. Oh well. Oh, I should change their team names. That's what I'll do. Casting, best of 3. And this is PORTALAD versus Flaming Camels. Oh, that was noisy in my ear. Otter just followed. Almost doesn't count when you follow me, Otter. Like you've got to find me wherever I'm casting. See, I don't do, like this. This is for the other streamers. I didn't agree to do any of this stretching, posture checks. Check my posture. Yeah, it's pretty good, mate. Look at that. Oh, so posture, and there's a have a stretch. Nailed it. Best of 3. PORTALAD, Flaming Camels. Yeah. And, oh, what do you know? You lucky devils. We get to see one of my favourite maps. Oh shit, I forgot to get my donut. Fucking chill out, lads. I'm getting my donut. Because, you know, it's very exciting, the start of Nomad, so I'm going to shove this donut in my face while we watch. Ladies and gentle germs, welcome to Flaming Camels versus PORTALAD in the Enigma Cup 2v2 tournament. A wonderful tournament where there is a higher rated player and a lower rated player playing together in a 2v2 setup. And this time we are on Nomad. Flaming Camels is Madtomski here in the pink/purple, playing as the Spanish, and their teammate in grime, Gdubrocks, or Gdubrocks, or Dubrocks, or just Rocks. Hey, I love a good nomady douche. He's playing as the Persians, and then down to the south in the blue we have SaladEsc. Salad themselves, high-rated player, pretty solid as well all round, playing as the Persians, and then their teammate in the red, Portalis, who is genuinely quite good. Well, so I'm going to enjoy this donut. We've got ducks up for absolutely everybody. Right next to one another. This is a bit unfortunate because it definitely hampers that sort of early fishing because they're on top of one another. 3 docks in one area is pretty rare to see. I had the whole map to pick. Oh, put chocolate on my mic. Oh. Oh well. It's doing me wonders. I just really needed a donut. So actually, Salad going to have the best of time fishing in a great spot. Loads of fish to the north. If Portalis manages to win the water against 2 players, I will giggle. Oh, that's a good donut. I needed this so bad. And then... Okay, so Portalad currently 1071, or at least was at the point of sign-up. Salad a 2k. Gdubrocks rocketed down below 1,000. I'm surprised. Gdubrocks has played far better than that. Our second Lacquer Clan team of the game, we saw Gdubrocks, who even despite being 2-0'd, played really well himself. And Madtomski is pretty much even to it. Tomski's played really well so far in this tournament. I think that he's got great team play. With Gdubrocks, it's something that's been pretty consistent for both of the Lacquer Clan members in this, that their team play has been pretty darn good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the Flaming Camels squad. Portalad, though, they're not to be sniffed at either. 2k for Salad, and Portalis kind of was the highest rated low-level player. I don't think that's necessarily true anymore. I think Lefty might be up there. And there's a few quiet beasts, but Portalis has played pretty strong so far. And he's going to need to play pretty strong in this. Great position, though, right on the stone. So we're going to be able to get pretty much guarantee that we can get that castle up. Phil goes down for Portalis. That's unfortunate. Nice little snipe there for Gdubrocks. Everybody doing okay so far. And Wisnatic, thank you very much for subscribing. Look at that, 31 subscribers already. Get ready to take that to the bank. What I haven't noticed is adverts. Maybe Hermetica Clan isn't actually... Maybe we don't get adverts yet. Do we get adverts? Let me know if you get adverts, because I might have to encourage us to change our ad settings so they're not so irritating. But hey-ho, there we go. As we said, this makes for an interesting area of the map. We managed to get out a fair few fishing ships. And we are sending our fishing ship out to spot more fish, just to keep that efficiency good. So, I am hoping to see our lower rated player in Portalis. Fast castle. Throw the castle down, get some freaking conks out. Maybe knock Gdubrocks out of the game, force it into a 2v1. We can talk about it afterwards. You can't get rid of ads, unfortunately. You can only sort of set them up so they appear with some regularity, sort of controlled. Spot on the game plan? Well, I mean, it's the game plan. It's probably similar for both players, and I much prefer giving a competent lower rated player the Spanish, making them fast castle, throw the castle up, pump some conks out, and be a nuisance. We've seen the Tomski and Gdubrocks play this before. And Tomski do really well going for Spanish themselves. But I have to say, I kind of feel like I prefer the higher rated player being Persians. I think it's got more scope. I want our higher rated player to be boomed a bit more and to be able to focus on maybe a slightly more complicated military. Look at this. Portalis has gone, I can't win this. There's no way of me winning this. I'm just going to run my fish away. And pretty sensible as well, because Portalis knows that they are not going for a feudal fight. They're not going to try and contest the water. So that's it. Just run the freak away. Get out of there. And just try and get some fish bonus down to the south. Yeah, having some fish is definitely very important for that early Castle Age timing. And they at least know where they are. Are we gonna pump anything out though? Salad is making some fire galleys. They will be on their way over. Tomsky being like, look, take fish over here. There's fish over here and here. Go get them. And just that little bit later will mean that the first fire is out and on the way over before the defensive fire will be out for Madtomski. 2 galleys for Gdubrocks. Interesting. Galleys obviously are cracking. Can we see the idle TC time? Yeah, of course we can. Idle TC, idle eco is not too bad. Idle TC time. Gdubrocks, 1 minute. Portalis, 2 minutes. And I think part of that is obviously down to having to run the fishing ships and not having any food under the old TC. We are up to feudal age, but definitely the latest. But as soon as we're up, we should be groovy. Hopefully, we're able to just distract long. This is great. Getting this fire over on this side is really handy because it has meant that we've actually been able to just keep Portalis alive. Now the focus is just going to be messily keeping this fishing eco alive. I love this. I think this is really nice. Salad is effectively being a shield for Portalis, so Portalis can get up and be a nuisance. This is also putting the pressure on Madtomski to not have the smoothest like castle himself. He will be in Castle Age. He will be able to throw down his castle pretty much ASAP, but his food eco is non-existent. Which is, I think, everything that we wanted to achieve. Only problem is Portalis is going to struggle to click up at the moment. So let's keep an eye on that. Just not on the gold. Does have the food banked up. Salad should be on the way up, actually, which is kind of funny. Market blacksmith for Salad. Maybe this will level out a touch. Castle on the way down for Tomsky. Market. Blacksmith. Where's our Castle Age? And it's there. It's in. With a little bit of abuse. It didn't mean that we did sell 100 of our stones, so we need to recollect that stone. It's just so we can get our castle. There's our vills on the way over to do that. Castle conks. Now, barracks. Castle Age will be in. Fletching. Are we going archer defense? That could be a thing. Or are we getting fletching to try and make galleys? We're still making fire galleys. We're not transitioning to any regular galleys just yet. Gdubrocks has probably been a little bit upset. Honestly, This could be really rough because this castle will come up and it can come up like here, right? This castle can be on top of Gdubrocks and there's nothing that Gdubrocks can do to deal with it. And the conks are so far away and trying to be a nuisance over for Salad. But I'm pretty sure that Salad can just survive this. It's good. Have managed to sort of win the water fight, but the whole point of this water fight is not to take Madtomski off water completely or green. The whole point of this is to keep the focus over on this side. Allow Portalis to throw his castle up exactly where we said. Market Blacksmith, but this castle is like, this is the castle that makes you go, oh no, oh no. Like, honestly, almost worth going, shit, pulling every single villager here, retreating to the north, and just building a new TC over here and going for castle up in the north. Like, I don't think we saw this come up at all. And Gdubrocks is up shit creek without a paddle, castle age on the way in, but, you know, there's even the potential of this castle actually being, this castle age being completely denied. Conks are out. Good damage potentially there, but we've got a conk-monk fight gonna be rolling through. Skirm defense in there as well. Skirms do perfectly reasonably against conks. Conks do have the high damage though, so if the conks are able to micro down the skirms, they can probably like kill them all without receiving a huge amount of damage. Look at these Bluevilles retreating over towards Red's side to try and stay alive. Monks pushing these conks back. Yeah. Portalis is definitely the lower eco side of things. That will mainly be because quite a lot of idle time. 5 minutes of idle time for Portalis. Which, you know, is definitely a thing. KD still actually in favour of, well, it's, oh god, it's not in favour of Gdubrocks though, is it? Like, oh, that's dire. 17 losses for Gdubrocks. 11 idols to 2. 26 vills is, yeah, and down to 2 fishing ships as well. Lost everything. Lag. Must be getting some dirty lag for Gdubrocks. Poor Gdubrocks. God, it's even lagging the wreck. That's so funny. Look at that. Wreck lag. That's amazing. That means it's some DE problems there. Conversions coming in, defense has been okay. We've lost quite a lot of everything for Salad, but again, the whole thing that Salad needs to do is stay alive. This is interesting. Interesting lag. These conks can at least deny this TC. Castle did come in for Gdubrocks, which is nice. Gets that second TC down to the north, so we will at least stay alive, but our expansion is a little rough. Do lose the fish for Portalis. And the score currently in favour of Madtomski and Gdubrocks, even though Gdubrocks has received a lot of damage. I just think that conks start to fall off a little bit now, right? We've done some damage. It's been pretty good. But is it enough damage when we are now effectively in a 2v1? 29 vills and 58 to 47 and 41. Portalis obviously could have more vills. What the fuck is this TC? Oh, okay, sure, whatever. Hey, this is a very chill Saturday afternoon. Or at least it will be chill for another 20 minutes, and then it will be less chill as we head over to my channel for casting of some high quality DM action. And that's when we start getting the bevs on. Though I don't have much mixer left, so well, that's something that I will have to remedy at some point soon. Water is at least in favour of Gdubrocks. DM, let's go. A lot of conks. Bloodlines on the way in for Tomsky. And we've just managed to just hold for Salad. And I think we'll manage to at least keep most of our fishing eco alive. It's sort of spread out nicely. And look, Portalis is just moving around. He's like, okay, yeah, let's just pretend that I've lost the water. When actually I'm just moving around. And water could be really, really important for Gdubrocks. Like, that's the reboom back into this. We're only on... I mean, realistically, it's only 1 TC, and all of these vills should not be here anymore. Like, why are we still here? Like, this is just totally unnecessary damage. They should have pulled away and moved over to a different area. Like, these are vills that needed to be used. We were not in a good... we were not in a good enough spot for losing all of our vills. Yeah, okay, the TC goes down. Cracking castle, but it's not so cracking when the conks deny it. Do you get a conversion? Spicy. Bloodlines being in is definitely particularly helpful for Madtomski. This castle should go up, and it's a good castle. Denying this gold, putting pressure on this TC. It's a Persian TC, so obviously it's going to take 10 fucking years for it to die, and this pressure is great. Salad, it's struggling. I think struggling would be the correct word for all of this. It's fine, we're just going to move over, try and make some eco elsewhere, and it's just like, can Portalis carry? Or can Salad hold? Interesting. Portalis finally losing that fishing eco. Salad's fishing eco still sort of okay, and we're so heavy on gold. Wheelbarrow on the way in, and we've not managed to just do much of anything to the mass of conks. That's the thing about lower rated players. Sometimes you can get to like 1100. Well, I'm saying sometimes. I know you can get to 1100 by just being aggressive and neglecting your eco. And plenty of players will call the GG when they're not really behind just because they don't have any military to deal with your military, even though they've got like twice the bills. Not a problem for Gdubrocks though, for he only has 36 vills, while both Portalis and Salad rocking up at kind of 63, nearly 70. So Portalis, where your boom at? We've probably got so much wood in the bank. Let's see. Portalis, yeah, 2k wood. Like, imagine if this wood was farms and we'd started to pump out some knights or something. Like, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. This, like, it is time for some farming eco. And what are you doing, cat? Leave me alone. Get off my chair. You cat rat bastard. She's a nuisance. Oh yeah. It doesn't look too dissimilar to that, except she's got a mustache. There you go, off your pop box. Right, second castle on the way down. We'll be defending a little bit of that forward eco. Portalis in a sort of carry position. Getting a Vil snipe, and that's a lot of conks. We do have a stable down, ready to just pump out some just some knights. I like that as an idea. It will sort of deal with everything that is currently on the field. And Imp on the way in first for Tomsky. again, I guess I'm sort of been proven wrong. Well, even though I like our lower rated player being Spanish because they can try and do some damage, Tomsky has shown that time and time again, his ability to go Spanish on Nomad and do good damage to pretty much everybody, despite ratings, is high. And that is just absolutely disgusting. Total massacre. 69 vills now for Portalis, and Gdubrocks is just sort of able to just slowly creep back into this and constantly be a nuisance on the water. Gdubrocks, even after being knocked out of any useful position on land, has since consistently been good on the water. Like, I love that. That's a new one to me. I've not seen this particular issue before. Yeah, I mean, we really know the world time. Like, okay. Yeah, it probably is the hotfix. You're right. There was a little hotfixy update, wasn't there? Madtomski goes imp and trebs everything while we have no army but a few skirms. And we did. Yeah, I think that was sort of looking like that. Sad times. Okay, well, let's load up game 2 and hope that doesn't stop in the same way, because that would be so disappointing. And no, I don't. I just want the clan chat. That one. Oh God! It's stuck. It's yeah, the hot fish. But look, we can we can increase the world timer ourselves. It's just stuck. Each time I press escape, it goes up. I can speed. I don't know if I'm moving forward or backwards in time. Shit, my head screen. Oh yeah, I have to turn the game off and on again there. Good times though. Good times. Whatever. C'est la vie. Have some smooth jazz while I try and fix this. Good old hotfix buggage. I mean, we needed a hotfix, obviously, because of the relics. But I was hoping that would impact things a little less than it has. Do you wanna? We're just waiting. Just waiting for Age of Empires now. replays. Okay, well, let's try game 2, huh? And I swear, if this one breaks as well, I'll cry. Well, I mean, I don't want to stretch. I'm so chilled out. Well, okay. There you go. Stretch. Consider me stretched. And soon to be hydrated. Okay. Flaming Camels. I believe managing to take that game 1, I am assuming, even though we didn't get to see the end of it, even though it was pretty damn close. And we go to Team Islands, and we have Gdubrocks here in the green playing as the best civ in the game, the Malians, with his partner in crime, Madtomski, playing as the Teutons, up against Portalis as the Slavs, and his partner, SaladEsc, in the blue, playing as the Georgians, is that? I think that's the Georgians. Yeah, Georgians. It says down in the bottom corner. Georgians. I'm still learning the new emblems. There we go. I'll get there eventually. I've been enjoying the Armenians. I think the Armenians are fucking hilarious. Feudal Age longswords, Castle Age two-handeds and champions. Just yes. Oh, so much fun. It means that your timings for getting castle longswords, it can just be absolutely fantastic, because you can get the longsword upgrade on the way up to Castle Age while you've already got a mass and keep pumping them out, and it's just good. Like, it's just good. Longswords with a few upgrades, right? They don't lose to small numbers of knights, so I think there's like some real good scope. Like two-handed swordsmen, they're not losing to knights. Champions, they're not losing to knights. Like, you can get that mass up. It's so much fun. Okay, so we're going to see another bit of water action. I'm feeling, I mean, we might just quietly, calmly take this at 2 times speed until something happens, because water can be notoriously slow. And we'll keep an eye on that idle time, because it looks like that might have been a little bit of a problem for Gdubrocks and Portalis. Gdubrocks rocking up to 23 seconds of idle time, so not too bad, all things considered. Doc on the way down at the back for Portalis, and at the side for Salad. At the back for Gdubrocks, and at the back side for Madtomski, with fish out already. So nobody going to be going particularly aggressive, and I don't know how good these civs will be on water. Malians are pretty good, like, all things considered. They get all of their galley upgrades. They just fall down a little bit on a lack of fast fire ship, I believe. Or is it the other way around? Do they get fast fires and miss galleon? It's one of them. But in team games, that matters a little bit less, because, you know, one player can go galleys and the others can go fires, and that tends to balance out quite nicely. Feudal Age on the way in for Madtomski first. Again, Salad not too far behind. But I'm not seeing a second dock. And I would like to see a second dock soon, if we're going for water. Nobody. So we're going barracks. So is everybody just planning a landing? Oh, there's the second dock. No. Okay, so we are going to try and go for the water play. Fire. Gonna throw down a stable. And we're going to make some Teuton scouts. Okay. They could be a nuisance. Front dock on the way down for Portalis. Are we making anything useful out of the back? Just fishing ships. Okay. What's the plan? Fire ships out for Gdubrocks. Plenty of fires out for Salad. But there's nothing at the front to hit. So we're just using scouts to have a look round our own island to scout out any landings. I love that. That's kind of cute, right? That's kind of cute. Don't like Green's houses. Green's houses are a little close to his TC, but you know he's just made it so if any attacks do come in on his wood line, he can't actually retreat to his TC. There we go. Market, blacksmith, up. This is what Gdubrocks wanted before. Market. There's the blacksmith. Market, blacksmith on the way in for Portalis. Market. No blacksmith down for Salad. So turns out Gdubrocks has the best fast castle. Who knew? Partly down to idle time, but you know, a win's a win. We'll go to real-ish time. They sort of dodge each other over there. And the galleys not really managing to achieve a huge amount. We've killed one. Well, one's died. Killed one. So probably killed our fishing ship. Destroying that house is a good little nuisance play on Tomsky. A lot of people's builds are normally pretty tight. Certainly with when the houses come in and the scouts come in. Let's go. One vil. Absolute nuisance. I bet Salad is like, oh, motherfucker. And there's nothing defensive. We've had to wall up. Barracks is there. Gonna have to pump out a few spears. Ooh, and we do get a vil kill. That's at least something. But off the back of this, what about regular KDs? It's mostly even. I don't think anybody's managing to get a significant advantage just yet. Tomsky taking a good fight on the water, mopping up more of Portalis's fires. Now military lead is looking pretty good. At the same time, Salad is defending okay. Oh, just... yeah, lost so many vils there. Oh dear. 3 vils. 4. Oh, Salad. Oh, Salad, that was good damage. Castle Age on the way in for Tomsky as well off the back of that. It's just been a really successful raid. Dock down. Right, so, Gdubrocks gonna boom, I guess. Second TC on the way down. Has fire ships. Chasing down the transport of Blue. Blue didn't manage to save their vil doing the landing because, of course, Tomsky was looking for it. Using them eyes, what he's got. Right, second TC on the way in for Portalis. We have a careening in. And we receive some more nuisance damage from the sodding scouts. And we've got a militia just to help out. Fletching on the way in for Gdubrocks. And they really are just keeping that scouting out. Salad's done a good job of kind of sort of locking down this left-hand side of the map for water. Like, Gdubrocks and Salad definitely have control of their water area overall, I'd say, and have managed to keep their fishing economy rolling quite nicely. Well, Gdubrocks, maybe less so. In fact, Gdubrocks kind of being a decent nuisance, just constantly trying to get some form of landing in. Go for the fortified church. And making a monk. Monk! Monk! We need a monk! Second TC on the way down for Madtomski. Maybe we're just going to start out booming. 89 Vils to 112 right now. So it's like this is a pretty solid eco lead for Portalad. Housed for Portalis. We managed to get round. Oh, because you can hop in the church, right? You can, like, the fortified church becomes something that your Vils can hop in, so it becomes a little defensive thing. The knight comes over. Oh, and get the conversion comes in. That's unfortunate. That's very like I love the way the fortified church works. I will get to them as soon as I can. Kind of feels like this game won't be ending all that soon. Castle on the way down for Salad. It's like the position of Salad and Portalis is pretty darn good, but the landing of Madtomski is also solid, and if Salad loses what he has at home, it doesn't matter how well prepped he is for some aggression over on this side. If you're forward and there's nothing at home other than some pikes and some exposed Vils, like, this is more good damage. Castle coming up defensively. This is a good castle. It's a very necessary castle. It is a spotted castle. The knight's doing, I was hoping, would be doing some good damage. The castle will go up. Oh, the mangoes kill so much. But we are at least safe-ish. Trying to do some damage of our own to that northern side. Gdubrocks. Can Gdubrocks just hold? TC's up. Badub. Being sent drafts and stuff. Madtomski again doing some good damage. Just swinging round, making sure he hits everywhere. I love that Salad is also just being a little bit of a nuisance with those Monaspas. Monaspas, I guess they're made from the castle? Monaspa? I don't know. I don't know. Never seen a Monaspa before. But Imp on the way in for Salad. Man at Arms on the way in for Portalis. Yeah, I have no idea what a Monaspa is. Yeah, funky. I mean, pretty low in the Pierce armor. 4 melee armor, 12 damage though, so like a weird knight. Very weird knight. Okay, another castle on the way down at the front. We're going for just sort of pike castle. And at the back of this, what's Madtomski gonna do? Imp lands in for Salad. Imp on the way in for Portalis. They've got to be feeling pretty groovy with their overall position. Like, we've landed, we've got castles down, we feel like we're pressuring, we managed to defend from those pushes, but like, look at Salad's base. Salad is entirely dependent on this fish, which is kind of swiftly running out. Like, very vulnerable fish. Very running out. That's definitely something to kind of keep a vague eye on as we go through. Okay, so it gets stronger when Monaspas or Nightline units are nearby. Okay. Well, it's gonna need more damage, more nuisance. It's not up to sizable numbers. We just waited until we got up to a decent mass, and we go and raid, and more damage. Imp on the way in for Tomsky and Gdubrocks. Lovely defensive home castle. And Gdubrocks has done a really good job of defending against Salad. Rushes forward, cleans up the trebs that were putting the pressure in. He had enough military to do that, and this treb's going to go down as well. Vils are going to have to come forward to try and repair. And now we face the power of the Gabetto. We can see the strongest unit in the game is definitely getting its value. Might lose our castle though. University on the way in. Is that so we can get masonry or something? Just want to make our... It's an underrated upgrade. Or is it straight chemistry? What's it gonna be? Down the south we lose our monastery. Bit of pressure all over. This treb is at least staying up. Halbs are out. More trebs, and we are repairing and getting some trebs out of our own. Galleon in for Portalis, so really trying to lock down that water, but water control matters a little less when you have things on your base. And Teuton Cavalier are strong. Very, very strong. Oh, I mean, we could so easily go to a game 3. I'm just super nervous about this. Because I still feel that, like, Salad is on an absolute knife edge. 67 Vils is just not enough, and the constant chipping away down at 6,000 points. So it's down to Portalis to, like, carry, but I'm just not convinced. I think the eco of Tomsky and Gdubrocks is just looking that little bit better, even if it's currently on fire and the position is so much better. I just kind of feel like all Gdubrocks needs to do is die slowly. And as long as he's dying slowly and all of that damage and focus is on Salad, like, Salad is not able to get back into this game. And if that is the case, they'll just win via attrition. Because we can't mass up a sizable army. We can't get up to a decent number of halbs because we've just not got that defense at home. Bear in mind, Teuton Knights, we're going for champion. Two-handed swordsman, paladin, on the way in for Tomsky, and paladin ram with some two-handed swordsman in the mix to deal with that is going to be grim. I love the champions. From the slabs, they should probably be halbs. Pikeman upgrade on the way in themselves. And back at home, we're just dying slow. We're just dying slow. Even the 11 pikes that we've got here is probably enough to be a little bit of a nuisance. So we dive in, try and be upsetting. But what do you do when you see Paladin? It's in 35 seconds. Trebis not really managed to kill a mule cart instead. And the push down south, it arrives with Paladin in 3, 2, 1. No siege ram though, so, you know. But this is probably enough rams to cause an absolute tear. champions coming in to try and mop up all of the production buildings. I think that's a really good play. But I think it might be a little too late. Kind of needed that aggro to come in before we started walking through the base of Salad. We did manage to get up to 78 eco units, but I think most of that might actually be fish. Yeah, 31 fish, 44 villagers, and they're not really able to do anything. 42 idols right now, and we're probably going to end up having to call it because we've not got an eco. We've been wiped off. The only thing we have is this kind of non-existent push into Gdubrocks, who's managed to just hold successfully. Portalis carry harder. Has managed to do a good little bit of clearing up, but there's just so much production over here. And Paladin is better than Champion when it comes down to one-on-ones. I'm just saying. Okay, TC's down, villagers on the run. GG's on the way in, because there's no recovery now. I love the tenacity, but we're down at 46 vils. If we turn our attention away from here and we put our focus into defending Gdubrocks or focusing on Portalis, it will be done. There we go. We mop up that little army over there, turn our attention over to Portalis. There is nothing, absolutely nothing left over here for Salad. We've got 9 vils, 3 of which are over here. They're just trying to run. The tenacity is good though. Could Salad rebuild behind red? No, not in this stage. Bear in mind that there's not actually any res to rebuild with. Only 9 villagers, 6 villagers now is it's not enough. It's over Red Rover. Especially when there's 42 paladins, backed up by 39 champions on the field. Teuton champions as well. So they are just so tanky. I don't know if they win in a fight one-on-one with a Slav champion. They probably win one-on-one, but maybe not in a group because of Dragina. I don't know. I'd have to see. I like Teuton champions. I think they're super duper strong, and they are looking super duper strong right now. It's, again, a good job. Portalis Salad have done absolutely fine, but Madtomski is just showing a level of caliber that is a little bit absurd. Really, just like solo carry, but it's a really good silent team play. Like Gdubrocks has kind of struggled in both games, but has always just done enough to always be like doing something. He's never completely useless. He's always able to be a nuisance, right? Like, he's got cannons out, he's taking out trebs, he's defending, he's making some units. He's been a nuisance on the water, always upsetting the eco in game 1. Like, honestly, Gdubrocks has done really, really well to be useful, and that's meant that Madtomski has able to, while not to effectively just free boom into aggro just every game. They're just cracking. Oh, the determination is there. G, singular G. Beautiful. There we go. Some GGs all round. Everybody gets, you get a GG, you get a GG. Salad, 49 villager max. Just pummeled at exactly the wrong time for Salad. Great gameplay. Excellent. Well, Streamlabs. I should probably set up a stream then, shouldn't I? Really? that was great. I really enjoyed that set. I think there was some really good stuff from Salad and Portalis, and I think that Gdubrocks very much impressed, and I think Madtomski is again showing that he's a Smurf. That's just it. It's all confirmed. Tomsky is a Smurf. Hold on. DM things. Okay. Right, well, I am indeed going to go and cast on mine. We're gonna head over. We're gonna head over here. And I'll see you all soon. Yeah, thanks folks. See you shortly.